Good morning, everyone. Good morning, 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 good morning to you. Welcome to the Traveling Tarot. This is your daily psychic forecast for Saturday, September 14th, 2019. My name is Stephen Dillard Carroll. Hey everybody, how you doing? How has your weekend been so far? I hope that you are up to a lot of good this weekend. I hope that you are accomplishing what you need to accomplish, and I hope that you are at least taking some time to decompress, rest, and relax this weekend. I know that I am. I don't have anything on the agenda except for hanging out with my person today, and so that's it. That is all she wrote. I am taking it easy this weekend, and I hope that you are too. Why don't you go ahead and comment down below and tell me what your weekend plans are. And while you're there, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And please do share this video with people who you think could benefit from a daily dose of uplifting, a daily dose of encouragement, a daily dose of empowerment, and a daily dose of unconditional love. If you know somebody who can benefit from any of that, do turn them on to this channel. We would love to have them as one of our subscribers. And thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos every day. This is a reading for the collective today, as always. And it is, as always, my sincere hope and prayer that you can glean something good and positive from all my readings, regardless of your present circumstance. And my absolute hope for you today is that after you finish listening to this video, or watching this video, or ingesting this video, is that you feel empowered and you feel encouraged and you feel emboldened to go out there and make the best life possible for yourself. So without further ado, let's jump right on into it. Let's find out what our main plot line for today is, our thoroughfare plot line for today. And our main plot is brought to us by, it jumped out, and so we're going to use it. The Four of Ariel. The Four of Ariel. There it is. When you give, you also receive, being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend money. Okay, so the Four of Ariel here is actually the Four of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck. And whenever that comes up, I always say that's the miser card, and some people being miserly with their money and their time and their resources. So perhaps that is something that we will get into today with those Scrooges out there, those Scrooge McDucks out there, perhaps. Yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit today, but we've got two more subplots to navigate through, so let's see what those are going to be for today. So our first subplot is brought to us by the Empress. Yes, the Empress. Archangel Gabriel, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. I like that. we've seen a lot of action cards in the last few days, you know, acting upon your plans, putting things into motion. And it looks like this Saturday reading is going to be no different. Time to act upon our plans. Get out, stop cooking in the kitchen and start serving that delicious meal that you have been cooking up in the kitchen for so long. Time to serve it up on a platter and let the people consume it. So that is what the Empress is about, at least at first blush, at first glance. But we have one more subplot to navigate through today. So that last subplot is brought to us by the Star. Okay. The Star card. The first time this card has popped up in any of our readings since I have been doing these daily readings for a little over a month now. So yeah, the Star card has popped up. And the Star card is Archangel Jophiel, 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 or Jophiel. I think it might be Jophiel. I'm not sure. If you know, do comment down below so I know how to pronounce it the next time it comes up. But for now, we're going to go with Jophiel, Archangel Jophiel. And a dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Okay, I mean, this looks like a good reading as I am at first glance, at first blush. The Star card, I always say, is the When You Wish Upon a Star card. It's the card for dreams coming true, for wishes to come true, and for things to work out in your favor. And so we've got a good reading coming up. I love this. It's so empowering and so emboldening and so encouraging. So let's dive into it. The Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. As we talked about before at the top of this show, the Four of Ariel is represented by the Four of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck. And when that card comes up, I always say it's the Miser card, it's the Scrooge McDuck card, it's the Ebenezer Scrooge card, it's the holding on tight to money and holding on tight to resources and time and energy, just holding on tight. Don't want to give it to anybody, hold on to it. When you give, you also receive. Again, I cannot remember whether it was yesterday or the day before. I'm thinking it had to have been the day before. I'm thinking it had to have been Thursday when we talked about Dolly Levi, and manure is only good. Money is like manure, it's only good if it's spread around. And that's a bastardized quote from Dolly Levi from Hello Dolly. Hello Dolly, for those of us that aren't old, was a Broadway show that was that had Carol Channing in it. Google her. Oh gosh. I might have to turn to my black card for this. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. There was a black woman who did Dolly Levi too, and she was brilliant in it, and I cannot remember her name. I may have to turn in my black card for that. But she was in the role, and Carol Channing, of course, and of course Barbara Streisand did the movie version of this, all way before even I was born. So do Google that. Hello Dolly, the movie was and stands the test of time as a really good movie. Barbara Streisand, Walter Matthau, perfect movie. But anyway, Dolly Levi's, one of Dolly Levi's very famous quotes is bastardized. Money is like manure. It's only good if you spread it around. And the Four of Ariel is saying, you know what, it's time to cut the crap and start spreading around that manure. It's time to start spreading the wealth. There may be some of you out there that have plenty to give, and it doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be time, it could be resource, it could be talent, it could be creativity, it could be your networking skills, it could be your ability to feed 1,000 people on $1,000, or 1,000 people on 1,000 pennies. It could be your creativity, anything that you are holding on tight to. And again, it doesn't have to be money. There are certain talents and abilities that people hold on to for dear life, and they never share it with anyone. And that is a shame. That is a damn shame. It's like you're wanting, it's like the universe gives you these gifts. The universe gives you these talents, these abilities, these time, money, resources, all of that. And some of us hold on to it for dear life, and we do not share it. And so it ends up being wasted on just one person when it could help so many, many other people. The Four of Ariel is saying, you do have talent that you can share. You do have abilities that you can share. You do have creativity that you can share. It's not the only person it's doing good right now is you. And you could be doing so much more with that. You could be doing so much more good with that. So I encourage you to cut the crap and start spreading around that manure, because we need it. We certainly do need it. The other thing about the Four of Ariel is being resistant to change. Again, we're holding on tight. We don't want to change. We don't want to move, because when we're holding on tight, we're comfortable. We know that things are going to be exactly the same forever when we're holding on tight. We're here to evolve. We're here to change. We're here to grow. We're here to become better spirits. We're here to deepen our capacity to love unconditionally. That is why we are here. And when we refuse to grow, when we refuse to change, when we refuse to evolve, we not only muck up our own process and our own evolution, we also muck up the universe's evolution. Because again, we're not in it alone. We are part of a collective, Borg, if you will. I'm binge watching Star Trek Voyager now, and I'm just on season 4 where we introduced 7 of 9, and anyway, that's a Star Trek nerd side note. But we are all part of a large spiritual collective that is all about evolution, growth, and change. And when we hold back in a very small way, we're holding back the universe at large. And so I very much encourage each and every one of us to embrace change. It's hard. It's hard for a lot of us to embrace change. I know, me being a Virgo, it has been a life lesson for me to learn how to evolve and to embrace change and to accept change as a good thing, as a thing that is necessary and needed for the evolution of the planet, our galaxy, our universe, and the multiverse. It's important for us to evolve and to change and to allow that process to happen. Extremes in how you save or spend money, again. We're talking about holding on tight. Holding on tight, holding on tight. It's time to stop being constipated. It is time to stop being constipated. It's time to cut the crap, and it's time to spread the manure. And that that is the title for today's reading. It's time to spread the manure. Oh gosh. So anyway, that is what the Four of Ariel is saying to us today. And we move on to the Empress, which is Archangel Gabriel. And the Empress says it's time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. Again, we have been talking about movement pretty much this entire week. We have been talking about moving forward, taking those step-by-step incremental baby steps to get where we're going. We have been talking ad nauseum about keeping that momentum going, even if it's small momentum, keeping that momentum going. The Empress is encouraging us that even though it is a Saturday and we should be taking a break, the Empress is saying, while you're taking a break, keep it going just a little bit, keep that momentum going, do maybe one or two things that will keep that momentum going, and then, enjoy the rest of your weekend. But the Empress is saying, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. It doesn't have to be big steps. It doesn't have to be giant leaps. It can be just incremental steps going little by little, forward, forward, forward. The Empress is encouraging us not to let one day pass by without at least doing something to encourage our spiritual growth and our spiritual evolution. Creativity is rewarded. I want to say yesterday, I said it's time to find your wild and wacky and woolly and wonderful and crazy tribe. The world is full of crazies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules. And those daft and dewy-eyed folks who don't believe in, oh gosh. Anyway, it's a song from Cinderella. Oh gosh, it's impossible. Things are happening every day. Impossible, 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 impossible. Anyway, the Whitney Houston Brandy version of the Cinderella story is just, it still holds up. It holds up to this very day. But so Google that, Redbox it, YouTube it, do something and watch that movie, because there's a whole song dedicated to people who believe in impossible things. The world is full of crazies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules. Anyway, creativity is rewarded. Much like yesterday's reading, the Empress is saying, go find that tribe. Go find that wild and wacky and woolly and dewy-eyed folks that will help you become that creator that you always have wanted to be. So the Empress is saying, definitely pursue that this Saturday. And that as well. By the way, all of it is connected. All of this is connected. When I say taking those baby steps, moving forward incrementally in your spiritual evolution, well, one of those steps could be, I'm going to go see a play today. I am going to go watch a street performer today. I am going to go and find a drum circle somewhere. All of it, if it is good, positive, and life-affirming, all of it is moving us forward. So it doesn't have to be something that is hard or difficult or cumbersome. It could be something that is life-affirming and lifts you up. So why not go out and find those creative folks that keep the world an interesting place and say, I want to be a part of your tribe. The Empress is encouraging us to do that way. And finally, luxurious or abundant resources. Oops, I just hit my camera, but it looks like everything is okay. Very good. It's amazing when we do what we're supposed to be doing, the resources and blessings that the universe opens up to us. It is just incredible and amazing how much the universe blesses us when we are doing the right thing. Resources are coming your way. If you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, trust and believe, resources are coming your way. And now we're moving on to the star, Archangel Jophiel. Dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Again, we were talking about Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, starring Whitney Houston and Brandy. A dream come true. I mean, come on. Come on. Believing in yourself. I mean, it's more than a fairy tale. It is more than a children's story. It's more than something that can be dismissed as just for children, as a flight of fancy. No, the star card, the when you wish upon a star card, that's what I call it. The when you wish upon a star card. I am one of those people that still believe in the fantastical. I am one of those wild and woolly and wonderful and weird and wonky people. I believe in the power of dreaming. I believe in the power of putting those dreams into action. I believe in the power of believing in yourself. It is so important. Those stories, especially the Disney-fied versions of those stories, because let's be honest, a lot of the fairy tales that have been Disney-fied were actually written to actually scare kids into following their parents' rules. But the Disney-fied version of those fairy tales are all about believing in yourself. They're also, the classics are a lot about, damsel in distress and waiting for your knight on a white horse and your prince to come and all of that. Yes. I get that. But the newer versions, probably from The Little Mermaid on, are so much about believing in yourself. Believing in yourself and wishing upon that star and believing that things will blossom in your favor, that things will work out in your favor. The end of a difficult situation. Things are coming. When you believe in yourself, when you believe in your dreams, when you put yourself into action, and when you put those dreams into action, they have no choice but to come true. It may not be in the fashion that we expected, but whatever we put our mind to, if we see it through until the end, we are blessed for that. Regardless of what we thought it might be, we are still blessed in the end. And dreams do come true. They do. They really do. I believe that with every fiber of my being, that dreams do come true. And so, all of this, I mean, what a blessing. What a blessing. Go out and find those creative, crazy folk like me and become a part of their tribe. What a blessing. What a blessing. Thank you, universe. Enough said. Thank you. We will take those lessons, we will apply it to our lives, and we will make the world a better place by doing what we have been encouraged to do today. So now we're down to the nitty-gritty, and we're going to do a 3-card spread as we generally do, morning, midday, afternoon, and an evening card. And we're going to see what the universe has to say to us, see if there's anything specific that we need to work on or look forward to for today. So, here we go. Our 3 cards, well, there's one of them, it jumped out, so I think this is the morning card. And here is the afternoon card. And here is the evening card. Interesting. Five of Wands. This is the Chaos card. This morning may be chaotic for you, but it's nothing that is your fault. It's nothing that you created. In fact, it's the chaos that is around you. It's the people that are around you. It's the circumstances that have nothing to do with you that are around you. This morning might turn out to be very chaotic for some of you. This morning might be a good time to say, you know what, I'm letting go of anything that does not resonate to my highest being. I'm letting go of chaotic people. I'm letting go of chaotic situations. I'm letting go of toxic people. I am choosing to be a better person, and therefore I need to resonate with people that are resonating on that higher level. So practically today, it's time to get rid of those people that are not resonating at the higher level that you'd like to be resonating at. So that's the morning card. The midday afternoon card is the Four of Wands, and it's in the reverse position. The Four of Wands is all about happy home. The Four of Wands is all about creating a foundation for happiness, and it's very much creating that foundation for a happy home. It's in the reverse position. Not your monkey, not your circus. Do not get involved in married folks' business. I will take that advice and apply it to my life for the rest of my life. Don't involve yourself and don't get involved in married folks' business. I'm getting very strongly that there's somebody out there that is being depended upon and leaned upon just a little too much. It's not your marriage. It's not your family. It's time for you to mind your own business. It's good to be a sounding board for people. It's good to be an ear to listen. It's good to be a shoulder to cry on. It's good to have open arms for people to come and be held and hugged. All of those things are good. But there comes a point wherein you need to tell your person that is coming to you, you need to go home to your husband, or you need to go home to your wife, or you need to work this out. This is no longer my business. I have helped you as much as I can. It is time for you to help yourself. Go take care and handle your own business. It's very hard to do for some of us that want to fix people or fix our friends or fix situations. There's a lot of fixers out there. Our earth signs are very, very big on fixing people and fixing situations. Our Capricorns, our Tauruses, our Virgos, we're very, very much, especially Capricorns, our good old Capricorns are very, very much about, I need to fix you. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Let's come up with a plan and fix you. It's not your business. I'm getting really strongly for somebody out there. It's not your business. Mind your business. Send your person home to their partner and encourage them to work it out on their own, because you have helped them as much as you can. Point blank, period. The evening, the Ace of Pentacles. the Ace of Pentacles. This is generally new beginnings when it comes to money, when it comes to finance, when it comes to business opportunities, when it comes to health and wellness. Pentacle cards are very much about that, and when the Ace of Pentacles comes up, it's all about the brand new. And so there may be an opportunity that will come up within the crazy and wild and woolly and wacky and wonderful tribe that you find. There might be an opportunity for you to start something that will be worthwhile for you and long term. Ace of Pentacles is all about stability and long term. Pentacles are very much about stability and long term. So starting something new and starting something fresh, I feel like for a lot of you it will be finding that creative tribe that lights a fire in your soul and brings you the kind of passion that perhaps has been missing in your life. So there you go. There is our reading for today. We're going to do an affirmator. Thank you, Spirit, for giving us this lesson today. Thank you, Spirit, for teaching us what we needed to know today. Thank you, Spirit, for giving us life lessons. We will take those lessons, we will apply it to our lives, and we will make the world a better place for having gone through what we have gone through and sharing our journey with other people and helping other people on their journey. So we're going to do an affirmator at the end of this reading, and we're going to shuffle one more time, and we're going to do a cut. And our affirmator for today is love. Yes, love. There it is, love. And speaking of love, don't forget that every Sunday we focus in on love. Our reading is strictly about love on Sundays. So tune in tomorrow because we will be doing a love reading for tomorrow. And what a great way to kick that off than by our affirmator today, which is all about love. Love is a many splendored thing. Today I would notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. Or how about the chills I get when singing along to, and then it gives a little blank there, and it says name of song, you know the one. So I will say, or how about the chills I get when singing along to Vision of Love by Mariah Carey. Yes, honey, I can do that song and I will leave them weeping in the aisles, not from pain and agony and bleeding ears, but because, honey, I can work Vision of Love like Mariah used to, but we're not going to get into that. Find something to love today. Find something, and it doesn't have to be intimate love. It could just be something that brings you joy and that you couldn't live your life without. Rediscovering your love. What a lovely way to end our reading today. And speaking of love, I encourage you to love yourself. Love yourself fully. Love yourself completely. Love yourself wholly. Love yourself unconditionally. Love yourself first, and love yourself foremost, and everything else will fall into place. Have a fantastic Saturday, everyone. Tomorrow is all about love, and I'll see you then. Bye.